Good morning,
Good
everybody.
morning.
Yes, we are so excited to be here. Miss V, this conversation this morning, I swear for goodness, if they don't like, comment, and share, I just don't know what it is, what it do. I don't know none of that because guess what? This conversation is about to be hot.
Yes,
If y'all have not looked yet, this conversation is about to be about ads, Facebook ads. So please go ahead and share out this broadcast because let me tell you, I don't care at what level of your business, even when you're in the thinking process of your business, you're curious about what's going to be your return on your ads. And a lot of us, and I'm going to say us because I've done it,
right.
where I went to go get ads done. I've done it myself and I have paid. So with both, me not really understanding, both times it was a waste of my money.
I did the same thing too. I did the same thing too. Jumped out there. Um, just jumped out there. Paid for the ads. Didn't
Yeah.
know what in the world I was doing. And girl, I was getting comments from nothing from the US. How about that? I was so far off, but I had already paid.
Whew,
And then
Miss
it was
V.
only reaching, it said it reached 12 people. It reached seven. Girl, I was outdone because I did not know what I was doing. And the thing about it, I didn't even ask. See, that's the first problem right there. Ask somebody. That's why we're not on this planet alone, right?
Look, I did the same thing. I didn't ask. I was on the computer like I'm about to make some money. Everybody gonna be wondering what I'm doing. And I went ahead and did that stuff by myself. And even when I hired somebody,
Hmm.
until you hired someone who until you've been in contact with someone who knows the questions that they should be asking you.
Right.
Look, that lady said, "What's your goal?" I said, "To get money." And she said, "Okay, well, your wigs are cute." Girl, I know that. But look, we went and did them ads, and it was, but she got her $500.
Right.
So, you guys, the reason why we're saying this right now is just because I know I'm like making a joke out of it and everything, and I make jokes because sometimes I do really dumb things just because I didn't open my mouth up and ask. And so you guys have been asking for this. I know me personally, I've been asking for this from Coach. You guys go to bit.ly/ad class 2020. That way you can learn it yourself. I do believe that, now that I know certain things, a lot of the times people make things sound like it's a lot harder to understand than what it actually is. And they do that for job security.
Exactly.
So these online streets are a lot like the corporate world where your boss act like they just that you can't do their job, but once you gain the concepts of 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 what it is you're actually doing, so it's not just the we just gonna get to the money first type of a thing. It's a everything in your business should be connected by the dots. And so once it's time for you to send out ads, you already know all that information. And it's intimidating. Ooh, is it intimidating? But you don't know what you don't know. But
What
when
you
you
don't
know,
know. That's right. It's so much truth into that. You don't know what you don't know. And after a while, you get tired of going out there bumping your head, losing so much money, getting a lot of wrong information. When all you have to do is gather yourself, sit down under wise counsel, and find out just how much you don't know. And that's okay. I remember a wise person told me that my asker was broke. I was mad with her. It's like her asker. What's she talking about? But I know now because I wouldn't ask. I'm gonna figure this thing out. I'm gonna go to Google University. I'm gonna figure this thing out.
Google University,
You
YouTube
know,
University. Look, I got all those certifications. Okay.
right. And then you go out there and you mess it up. It's fixable, but you learn. And sometimes those mistakes are really, really costly. And all we had to do was just ask. Just like now. They can just go to the link, register for the class, and gain the knowledge that you think you already have. It's just that simple.
It is. It's so simple, and I laugh about it, you guys. But I like what me and V are saying is that y'all not alone. Like that
Mhm.
dumb stuff that we do behind the computer screen, and we're getting into this business things, and we're hearing certain people say certain things, and we're reading certain things down the timeline, and we keep hearing other people's success, and we're like, hold on, but my product is hot. Let me do this too. We're not saying don't do those things. We're saying, hey, you guys, we've made mistakes, but we found the better way.
There's a better way.
And
Right.
go to bit.ly/ads class 2020. And while you're at it, please, please, please go ahead and share out this broadcast. We never know who needs to hear this message. So as you guys are sharing it, please put hashtag share in our comment section. Let's keep this party going, you guys. I swear for goodness, it feels so amazing to be a part of a community where I can encourage growth. I'm really big at talking about self-care and self-love and just self everything. I'm very be selfish type of woman. And to be able to say, oh my gosh, I found a way to be selfish for myself, but also be able to give back at that same time is
Right.
out taking away from me is so incredible and so uplifting and empowering. And it's truly my superpower now. I found a way to help others without harming myself. And that right there is by sharing this knowledge. Go to bit.ly/ask class 2020. Get your spot. Because look, stop hiring Joe Blow, Sally Mae, all these other people if you don't know what your direction is.
Girl.
Look, and I say that because that was me. I kid you not. Like, I'm the type, I get a good idea, and look, I want to, and
Right.
half the time I do that, and I end up going,
Right. Because, see, not every good idea is a great idea. But that too is a lesson learned. That too is a lesson learned.
just need better direction.
There you go.
Yes. And
Mhm.
the biggest thing is and I'm seeing a lot of ads lately because I'm more of learning them. And it was a female that was just talking about us naming ourselves. And she was like, I forget what example she used, but she said something coach. I don't even know what that means. Do you? And it was all about half the time we go out there and we put our ads out there and we don't even really know what it is that we are, who we are. I
Mhm.
honestly, after being in this community for the last few months, I really now I'm looking back and I'm like, oh goodness, if my message cannot be understood when I'm not around to explain it, I'm doing
Right.
something, I'm missing something, I'm missing a
Mhm.
piece of that puzzle. Because if I got to stand there and explain to you what my mission is after pretty much telling you or you reading it, ain't no ad gonna give me no money because them people gonna look at them ads and be like, scroll,
Yeah.
scroll. So, even as far as, having, I got a piece of hair all up in my face. But even as far as, having a open or closed profile, I'm very nosy. Oh my goodness. And I tell my neighbors this because I am. Look, if it's noticeable, I'm gonna notice it. And it's not a bad thing. It's usually like on a funny note or something interesting. And I'm like, Ooh, you and your wife kind of got into it the other day. Y'all okay? You know, I'm kind of that nosy. But
No, no, you're not.
yes. Look, I'm bored in the house. I be like, oh, they at it. Let me, kids, get the popcorn. And like, hey, but anyway, because some people is nosy and quiet nosy. I'm nosy and loud nosy. I'm like, can y'all speak up a little bit? Because across the street. But with saying that, I say that to be when we're going down our timeline. Look, I guess Pepper would say, shoot, I'm nosy too. When we're going down our timeline and we're looking at other people's ads and we end up being confused with ads, they don't have that same luxury as what I have. And I could be like, yo, neighbor, can y'all speak up a little bit? Neighbor, are you doing okay? They just gonna keep scrolling. I'm not about to ask no questions online. I'm not gonna ask you to clarify yourself. So and people don't on ads that don't work, people don't put underneath it, I don't understand. Can you clarify? People just don't click on it.
They don't click on it. But the thing is, too, it's more to running a Facebook ad than running a Facebook ad. You know what I mean? You just don't go, okay, well, I'm going to run an ad and that's it. But the ad has to have some type of substance to it, right? To bring the attention. Just can't get out there. You can get out there and do it, but you can get out there and do it wrong.
Look,
And why get out there and do it wrong, right, when you don't have to? So you can go to bit.ly ads class 2020 and let's just sit down and learn together as to how to run your ads, how to run them the right way, how to run them where they'll be beneficial to you and not get on that escalator, that little scroll thing, and just keep going. You want to capture their attention, sell your products and services, and move on and build from there.
Yes. So I wanted to give a quick shout out to Ursula. I'm gonna share your pic, girl, because girl, when I tell you that picture is bad, girl. Look, I've been over here eyeing your picture. Thank you so much for sharing out the broadcast. And I got one more, Sinadra, because let me tell you, that look that you did, girl. Don't be surprised if you see me copying it in about 2 weeks, okay? Yes. So with running Facebook ads and investing in that and just going through that process, the first step is go to bit.ly/ads class 2020. Second thing is scroll down and go ahead and hit register now. Third thing is you will receive an email. Make sure you guys save that email. That way, when it's time for the class, you just click the link and you guys can get in. Now, the reason why I said that is because them steps are too easy for you not to go ahead and sign up for that and get that head start that you need in 2021. I know I'm a certified social media expert, but everyone seriously can be with running a business. And being an expert does not mean that you learn it on your own.
Right.
Being an expert is you taking the knowledge that everyone else has given you, figuring out what's best for you and your business and applying that. And figuring that out by yourself can take a long time. And I'm not just saying that just to be like, oh, just come by. No, it's because that is real.
It's real.
It's taken me 10 years and this online world to be able to really put a footing in and to feel like I'm actually scaling and not running myself down a dirt path. You know, I used to be doing this and waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning and only go to bed at 12 o'clock at night to be waking and wasn't getting nothing done. Wasn't making any sales, but I was stressing myself out and I was just living a dream of if I just keep hustling, it's going to happen.
Right. But when you're hustling, you got to be hustling in the right direction. That's the whole thing. You putting in all this time, all this effort, all this work racing, all this money. when it doesn't have to be that way. It really doesn't have to be that way. And we have to kind of get away from, well, she's in front of me. She's ahead of me now. I got to catch up. No, no, no. Because see, that race isn't given to the swift. It doesn't have to be that way. Knowledge is power. You can learn to do it the right way the first time. You don't have to fall and, do all these things, skin your knees, break a leg, mess your teeth up, trying to make this thing work. When all you have to do is get the right directions. See, wise counsel. Wise counsel is all you have to do is add. It's a click away. I love that. It's a click away. You go to bit.ly ads class 2020 and join us over in the classroom and learn. It's okay. It's a safe space because when you realize what you don't know, how much you don't know, it's an empowering thing.
Miss V, when they find out how easy
Uh,
it is
yeah,
to
exactly.
look, y'all gonna be in class like that's it's like that, and I paid so it's
Yep.
look my facial expressions. Look, I'm you can always tell my mood by my facial expressions. As I'm getting older, I'm getting better at it.
Yeah.
But like when you young, you don't care about you want everybody to know how everything had let you feel. So yes, so somebody start talking to you and talking about something that just ain't right. You be like, I'll be in class and I'll be like, wait, is this easy to create 30 days of content? Like we just legit just did this in a class, 30 minutes to an hour, when I have sat in my dang on office for 7 days to 14 days to come up with 30 days of content. Wait a second, this is the kicker. That didn't get me not a dang on sale.
Yep.
And that it's embarrassing for me to say that. It like I know I'm saying that and it sounds great, but you guys, that is so embarrassing for me to say that, to come into this community and realize that, oh, it's because my dots wasn't connected. My message wasn't the same. You can spend so much money on trying to get things right, but unless you got a strategy behind it, unless you can fully understand the concept and the reasoning of it, because when we've been thinking from a consumer's mindset for such a long time and not a marketer's brain, it's hard to do that flip over. But when you start looking at it from a marketing perspective, when you see them ads come through, like right now, Spanx or Posh, come on, y'all gotta help me out. It's this new brand. They got the stretchy jeans that you used to get from Rainbow. And the girls be killing it. They come out with live videos all the time. That's their marketing thing. But they took off. And I used to wonder, like, why am I seeing this? They marketed to me because they understood a marketer's way of thinking from a consumer's mind. I'm always looking for new clothes. I'm always going up and down with my clothes sizing. So their products will be perfect for someone like me, and that's why I'm seeing it. So ads are very, 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 very necessary and important if you do plan on continuing the growth of your business and continuing the scale of your business. Go ahead, go to bit.ly/ads class 2020, get your seat, reserve your spot. That way you can fully understand what your goal is, what's the best way to create your ad, what's the should you be directing it to a product or a service? You know what I'm saying? Like, come in this class, get the information that you need. Go ahead and share this broadcast. If you guys haven't liked it already, let's work on getting this algorithm up, you guys, because at the end of the day, our community is only as strong as the supporters that we have. I really, really, really do appreciate each and every single one of y'all that comes on this show and support us every morning. it's really incredible when I can sit back and be like, dang, y'all really like hearing my voice? Because I don't like hearing it. But it's really important, like what you guys do and the energy that you guys are giving us back. That is such an amazing feeling to know that you guys actually count on us and stuff like that. And I really just want to get this message out to as many women as possible, many people as possible. There's ways that we can get out of this poverty-stricken, generational cursing lifestyle that we've all gotten into. None of us asked to be here in this world. None of us. You know, and we have met someone who can get us to enjoy this beautiful world. You know, this world, when you look outside, the world is so beautiful, no matter what season it's in. Like the snow is gorgeous. I don't want to be outside in the snow, but that's gorgeous. You know, it just gives the world a whole different outlook and our experiences. I've never been jet skiing, but that's never been an option for me because I've never had money to just waste on jet skiing. But I would really enjoy that experience to at least say I could do it. And I'm just being really raw and honest with you guys. Get into a community like this. Go ahead and go to bit.ly/adsclass2020 because a dream can be a reality.
Absolutely.
You know, and
absolutely.
yes.
And that jet skiing you want to do, it's all possible.
And I ain't got to do it on the budget because I got the little ones right behind me.
Right. It's all possible. You know, but you don't know you're doing it wrong when you first start. You know, but you don't have to go through all that pain and anguish and disappointment when you get wise counsel. Everything and everybody is here for a reason. And we don't know in what form our help is going to show up in. We don't know. But it's okay to make a mistake. You know, like who was that? They say we fall down when we get up.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, you don't have to fall down and lay down. Get the knowledge and learn how. Develop the skills to run your business. It sounds easy. You may think it's hard, but once you learn how the right way, it won't be so painful. Not at all. So you can go to bit.ly ads class 2020. We welcome you. The door will be open. And come on in and just with me find out how much I did not know. And it's okay. The aha moments that goes on behind the closed doors is amazing. And you leave empowered. You leave feeling like you can do it, knowing that you can do it. Just change and tweak and apply. Be open to learn. So again, bit.ly ads class 2020. Please go click the link, register, and join us.
Yes, and you guys, I'm going to start mentioning the amount of views that we have. My goal by the end of this year is I want to get at least 500 views per show. But since I'm on the morning show, I'm going to start with the morning show. So let's share. Every day we're going to get closer and closer to this goal. We are going to find a way to beat this Facebook algorithm. So let's go ahead and do that. So if you guys haven't already, please share, comment, like. I don't care if you put a dang on dot. Okay, put it down. I don't care. That's going to help it out. This message needs to be seen. It needs to be heard. Y'all, we going 2021. 2021.
Yeah.
Look, if we ain't
now, that's right.
Oh, 2021. Yes, so you guys, like I said, our goal is 500 views for this show right here. It's for all the shows, but since I'm in control of this one, my main focus will be the morning show. So let's go ahead and share as much as possible and get these views up. So tomorrow when we come on the show, I will let you guys know what the views are for the previous day. And Before we end, go to bit.ly/ads class 2020. Oh, look, we got to share. See, just that fast. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
You got any last words, Miss V?
Be encouraged. Don't just be sitting back and wondering if. Be encouraged. Click the link. Come on and join us. We're here all the time. We're here. So apparently something must be working. This team is growing by leaps and bounds, and you're welcome to come over and join us also. So you don't have to go out there and struggle and spend all this cash and for your ads and it reach three and a half people, and then you're wondering why, because we didn't do it right. And it's okay. That was me too. But go to the link bit.ly ads class 2020. We'll look forward to seeing you there. We'll prop the door open for you. And we just pray that you have a wonderful, wonderful day and a week. We're bracing for a snowstorm Wednesday, and I'm glad about it. I'm glad about it. We don't know how it's going to appear, but we're glad about it. But I welcome you to come back and join us again, not just this day, but every day, because we're here. And we do appreciate your support. And if no one has told you yet today, know that VV loves you, Coach V. We all do, and we appreciate you. So have a wonderful, wonderful day on purpose, as Rosie would say. And we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow morning.
Money, 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 money. Money.